Void getting a lot more out of the offlane than the Tidehunter, just because Clinks can zone him out way more efficiently, and then the supports of VP are probably going to go toward him. And then Wisp is kind of like that X factor that kind of needs to help out. Like, he needs to help zone out the Void in the bottom lane, but he also needs to help out against the Alchemist. So it is very scary. We'll talk about it again. If VP can survive the first 10-15 minutes of this game and AD FINEM don't have a really good lead, then I honestly favor their lineup going into the later stages of the game. Like,
I feel like the jungle a bit here. Yoku is going to forfeit his off lane and just, you know, take his best bet and move into the jungle here. Doesn't even have the Talon on hand yet, but is just going to make do with what farm he can get here. In the meantime, we'll get some love by the magical friendly beam coming out from FNG, but this will pull two supports away, or not two supports, but two off the map in the meantime here. And old mid lane Thug is playing a dangerous game. He's very low on life, but knows he doesn't have to worry about any sort of concoction stun. But pings are out, and FNG is thinking about maybe a go here for the puck if permitted here in the near future.
And with the lanes keep on rotating constantly, it's going to benefit the Clinks more so, because he hasn't died yet. He's getting up his levels now. They kept rotating. They just kind of backed off and saying like, oh, hey, we're going to, top rune.
1 minute rune. Oh, it's a bounty. It's for G. He gets it. And, well, AD FINEM want to make him pay for it. Here comes 3. Trying to get close enough. Courier flying right through the air. FNG is going to give him a little bit of that love. And G stops for a moment. Trades off from the Courier here. And maybe next time, good interception. Suddenly, a wild lion appears out of nowhere and is there to greet G. And they're going to get the kill. They will get the response kill, though. And now a glimpse back as they try to go for more. It looks like Spartan might not be able to make it away. Tether's up. He's out of there. See you later, nerds. Right off to the side of SkyLark for this one.
Yeah, that's still a really good rotation coming in from AF. It's like, what? Where did the line? I didn't even see him. I'm need to pay attention to my minimap again. Not even playing Dota, but that was good. Shutting down the Alk as much as they can. And G fine here. It's nighttime. They have the high ground ward freshly coming in from FNG on the Phoenix, and he's also sitting behind him now with the sun. It'd be very difficult to kill off G, even if they have 3 heroes.
Yep. It will be a bit of a slowdown here until Thug probably gets that level 6 in coil good to go. But props
they have the
to maybe
glimpse
next
up
time.
Here. There we go.
Okay, pull back for Tide. He gets off a 2-man anchor smash, but you know, we saw this pretty much in the last setup. Oh, not enough. Not enough. 15 life.
Yeah, the setup
FNG. Ray?
What?
No. Not at all.
He didn't get hit vision like we had. Maybe he didn't see him. Not exactly sure.
And maybe the difference between having a Tide there and a Doom there for what we saw in that game number 1. We saw that same gank setup last time against the Alliance. They had some wonderful early, you know, strafe searing arrow damage. And then set up with the glimpse, allow him to get like 2, you know, even more shots in, but this time just not enough to break through the reduced damage of that anchor smash.
It's just really nice what they've done with the Tide, putting him in the safe lane and then making sure he was able to get some levels. Even though he went top lane, he was still like level 2 or 2.5, and he was already setting up for a good time. Whereas if he had just started off going top, he would have gotten absolutely crapped on. They would have had nothing. So their early game is looking very good. Problem is still, you're not going to be able to shut down this Alchemist free farming. And that's going to be very concerning. He almost has his armlet, and how are they going to burst down during the team fights is going to be the main question. Like,
not going to be following it up with a tier 1 push. It looks like they eventually will, but you know, more economy. The rich get richer is really what it's all about.
Yeah. They were able to glimpse them from so far away. And it's just one of those situations where it's going to be hard for AF to really fight without their big ultimates online. They rely so heavily on the Tidehunter to ravage this game, whereas that of VP, we saw it earlier. Like, if Face's Void is Chrono's down, what do? They can just use their Disruptor, who's the same thing, where you get a good glimpse, Static Storm, a Kinetic Field setup, and it's just the same thing where they have 2 things to work.
Uh-oh, they're looking for Thug here. Aloha Dance is already creeping in, but they will just cross each other's path, but now they'll see him come back into the wave. Ooh, do they have enough firepower and lockdown for him? It's very important for Nofear to get this catch. They have the visions, but the clips into a static storm. Here it is, relocate. The bailout will not be there. Oh, it's a bit too long. The relocate to level 1 just takes a bit too long. And that means that they're not going to be able to get him out now. Look at this, the egg going to be popped. Here comes a Ravage from SkyLark. Beautiful kick from the Virtus.Pro, and now the turnaround is Madara going to be dishing out the Wild Man army. And look to make it go, but G still hand strong, standing, fighting with the power of the Radiance. It looks like it could be just too much for AD FINEM to handle. Boom! They will quickly wipe the floor with a couple of more. Can they get maybe next time? No, he'll be able to make it away on the back of the TP. And it looks like SkyLark is even going to pop his own smoke to hustle away from any sort of danger here. I think he might be good. Don't go down. They're still pinging him. Oh, he looks like he's good. And he's out of there. But still, a fight won for Virtus.Pro.
Really good for VP there, coming out ahead. And you're just going to keep giving. And we're... Like, the scariest part about this game is just when Alka is going to start giving the Ags away to these heroes. So you're going to have to ramp it up a little bit. And I guess the best way for them to get more aggressive is going to be, you know, Tide having his mechanism completed soon. Help out. And if they had that mech nearby, save the wisp, or the fucking time, so he could have relocated out. They have eyes here on G. They ever do okay.
Bottom lane to relocate. They're looking to bring in the Tide forward. He has no Ravage, but they think with enough manpower they should be able to do it, and it looks like they are right. A 4-on-1, really. An Alchemist all alone stands no chance. And Tide and Wisp will get right back into their business, farming up this ancient camp, and now he's going to have the mech complete once this goes down.
And it was a good kill for Chaos Knight to get to for this. I feel maybe that's not going to be good, obviously, when we're talking about the Sunray, but can he live here? They're going to be all home.
The Death Dust. Oh, see you later. Man, Spartan
they're going to
takes
come
him
back
right
here
back to base. Are they going to counterfight? They're looking for it. Thug. He's got an Invis rune. He's creeping in. He's going to get the Veil, the Coil. He's looking to go for G. The Finger is going to be there. He goes for the ulti. He's going to be enough to regen. The egg is going to be popped, but it's not good enough. Ravage will come out and will secure the kill for G. Madara returns to action with Spartan, and the two of them easily take down Nofear. It's going to be 2-0 on this one. AD FINEM, man. Wonderful turnaround play by them, and another wonderful save coming out from Spartan on this Wisp.
Oh yeah, really well played. And then what made matters even worse was the fact that Chaos Knight, if he had dust up 8 seconds left, they would have got the kill on Clayton. So they're a little bit fortunate here. Now this is a good play to, you know, go high ground here, force some rotations back. Alchemist maybe force a buyback out. Force the glyph as well, so you can push the other tier 2s, but sticking around right now could be very bad. Now, you don't have your Ravage, they don't have their Chronosphere too, so they realize that their big ultimates are on cooldown too. But,
no egg either. This looks like a pretty breezy, easy tier 3, and not really done yet, but now they're going to see the rotations coming in. They hesitate. Madara looking to pull back. G hustling forward, and there's going to be the glimpse. Did not go for any sort of special timing. There's going to be the jump from Spartan looking to help out a partner in need. Madara, gonna get, no, he's out. No, he's dead. It looked like he almost made it out. Spartan was close that time, but they will take Madara down, and Spartan will have to come back later into the fight while G, Yoku, and Aloha Dance hustle forward. They're going to get SkyLark down. Wisp returns. FNG goes up in arms with him, but look at the turnaround play. Nofear drops down the static storm right on top of Thug, which take him quickly and cleanly out of the fight. Spartan trying to go for the TP, but not going to be happening. They got the Glitch Storm, and Virtus.Pro will take this fight back. They hold wonderfully and get a double kill for Aloha Dance. And I think AD FINEM, it was great to get the tier 3, but lingering around just a little too long.
Yeah, that could be the game-deciding moment. Like, if you look back on it, it could just be all over from there. And yeah, you can see how important this Roche is, and they just can't get there fast enough. This stun is a little bit questionable.
Thug though. Thug the timing. No. If he actually jumped to that, I would say he might have been able to grab that right there, though. That obviously would have been just way too high risk, high reward for him.
Yeah, that with those buybacks now too, they absolutely need to get some stuff.
Okay, maybe next time he's got a Wind Dagger, he jumps in, they're gonna get the stun, they're gonna get the pullback, he's in trouble. He just get healed up, FNG is trying. Response corner coming out from Yoku, relocates in, they pull right back out. Maybe next time gets the finger off, but now he's in trouble under Yoku here. He gets back into the action now. Ravage followed from SkyLark. Gets stunned on the way in. Can they first him down in time? They certainly can. Now comes the return of Madara and Spartan, but Madara falls fast. Spartan falls almost just as fast, it looks like, or not. Yep, yes so. Yeah, double kill too. Okay, back end of this one though, it looks like Thug sidesteps here. G's waiting for him. Can't get the vision though to get the stun off. Thug's still hustling away. And G. Oh, okay. It looks like Thug's going to make it out from any sort of trouble, and when the dust does settle, Ryu, it's a 4-for-4 trade.
I would say that's actually good for AF. All things considered, they might have used a lot of buybacks, but at least they took away the Aegis away from the Alchemist, so they don't have that to play around with anymore.
To take any sort of fight that would come their way, but as G will kind of stay forward and continue to farm on the AF side of the map, the rest of Virtus.Pro looks like they may cross paths here very soon. Madara is still hitting the tower here pretty confidently. There's a jump in from Yoku. They're going to need a relocate save, and there it goes. It's just a minor pullback. They don't get it.
Yeah,
don't get it. Nice glimpse play comes out from Nofear, and now Spartan is in serious trouble. He was just planted, waiting for that save. No ghost right now, but he is as sure as dead. And it's another strong Virtus.Pro fight. This is, you know, AD FINEM really going to be down the dumps at this point. I mean, the kill score says 20-20, but I can tell you, it's not even.
Oh yeah, it's just... What, how much is the gold lead right now? Yeah, 12k, and at 12k it's about, I want to say 20 to 25k at this stage in the game, just because of how well VP's lineup scales into the later stages of the game, and how far ahead they are right now, so it's looking very grim for AF. And they, I mean, like I was talking about, they're just going to kick themselves in the foot when they look back on this game, diving for that tier 3 Rex.
Yeah.
3 after it. It's just like, they just relocated out CK at that moment. They would have won that team fight, but didn't happen. And then now you're seeing the effects now of the Disruptor. Like, he's getting accustomed to playing against this with. So what is he doing? He's preemptively casting the glimpse, knowing that the relocate's coming. Yep.
Really no reason not to, because he's going to die what looks like almost either way. So wonderfully staged from Virtus.Pro at this point. And, you know, it's one of those frustrating things when you're going to have to go back and check the replay if you're AD FINEM and, you know, look at what was pretty much the definitive tipping point of this game. And that's where you have to, you know, reevaluate how much discipline you're putting into the game and making sure that you don't get too hasty and overextending. I mean, it looks like it's so good. It's right there. You could taste the opportunity. Top lane, though. They make a jump for G to relocate. He mantas off, but the finger gets him. And with all that burst, they'll lose their Alchemist. And for you, an Alchemist kill does give over a pretty good penny, if I'm not mistaken. They nearly get 3k of a gold swing based on that. Wisp gets about 1,000 gold for taking him down. And here comes AD FINEM, you know.
Oh, Spartan
mid lane though. Yeah, Spartan. They found him on the way back. He is trying to hide. He's dead though. Get that frickin' ball. Got him. Last swat will come out from Yoku, but the rest of AD FINEM push forward to get a tower and are actually pinging out like they want to go for the high ground now.
This is really good for them. Yeah, Wisp has buyback, so he can relocate in. Probs at this stage of the game to win team fights. That's the scary part, and that's how far behind AF are right now.
Yeah, Alchemist, like, get him out of the game, and this game feels kind of even, just based on the share of net worth between the Clinks and the CK. It's almost just as if this Alchemist is like one awesome insurance policy for Virtus.Pro at the moment, and well, confident to still be able to make it work without him. It looks like Roche's up, and Virtus.Pro are going to go ahead and take him down. And obviously with the power of Clinks and his Desolator, and now even has a crit to stack on the extra damage, it really takes no effort at all. And with the acid spray, he melts like butter.
He did. So Question now is, what are AF going to do to hold the high ground? Their high ground is decent, but they're going to have to find a way to wrap around and kill Phoenix. I think they're able to kill off the Phoenix before he can really use his Sunray, then there's potential for them to win the team fight. Sunray is just destroying Chaos Knight more than the Clinks, and just that shouldn't happen as a core or a support, you know. But it's abilities.
Oh, pull back here is just going to be on a creep. Sorry, I got a little bit excited about that one. At the top lane, though, where G could be spotted out. What is this? SkyLark just hanging out behind a tree. Oh, maybe next time jumps in, but it's onto the illusion. And now a relocate all in for this. Oh, it's a disaster for Admin. They're going to be losing their Lion. It looks like they might be able to get the catch for Spartan. They're waiting for the glimpse. Yeah, you're not going anywhere. Get the hell back over here. And they take him down too. Double support takedown will be awarded to Virtus.Pro on that one. Man, it was a valiant effort. They tried to lay down a trap to get a hold of the Alchemist, but G will not be caught.
Courier! Give it a courier!
Dire's courier has been killed.
Damage.
Oh, he gets a nice little last laugh on that one. Oh, I keep forgetting I have to switch my courier hotkey because they changed it where now you can do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 or whatever for all the heroes. And I used to have number 2 on my courier. Now I gotta switch to something else. Well, nonetheless, courier or not, Virtus.Pro do not falter, and now they come from the north. And they're knocking on the tier 3, and it is made of paper goddamn machete. Oh my god, look at everything fall. Oh my god. They hit so freaking hard. Yeah, this rack is done for. And they'll try their best. Madara gonna pop out. He gets 4. Well, counting himself, I guess. He gets 3 illusions, but they just turn around and walk away. He can't get the catch on nobody.
Radiant's top barracks has fallen.
And with Madara using his ulti like this is very crippling. Very crippling. They need to kill this ASAP.
Uh-oh, what? That... Oh, I thought that was... Okay, the other team Stack Storm. It's just going to be a zoning Stack Storm, but it doesn't matter, Nofear. You are dead, sir. They will even gladly do a small little time jump right there.
That
was... relocate to get that kill.
That was a really bad Ravage, too. Now they don't have... Okay, so now they don't have Ravage or they don't have Chaos Knight.
Yeah. I don't know what the hell they're gonna do now.
They don't even need this. This is very bad.
Looks like they spotted out maybe. He's gonna be able to get the blink away. Just as Yoku jumps in. Thug gets off his own little rift. After them we're gonna dance around a bit, but they're not gonna be dancing for long. Virtus.Pro are coming, and after them don't have much to stop them with no more Ravage to work with. They do have a coil. I don't know if that's gonna be enough though. Still have no ulti on Madara, and Alchemist is just giggling away as he just crushes this tier 3. They still have the Aegis on ALOHANDANCE. This is going to take one hell of a Hail Mary play for AD FINEM to survive this one. Here comes Virtus.Pro. They're looking to dive back. Yoku still reserving the Chronosphere. Doesn't even feel like it's necessary. He'll just gladly save it up. And come on, guys, you can't even finish the racks. Well, Madara's been forced to come back and try to finish it. They pull him back in. Chrono right on the egg. Time dilation. Dealing between the two. Can they get the finish? Yes, they can. 1 and 2 both go top. FNG's egg cracks. Yoke is just spilled all over the floor. It's a hot mess right now. We'll fry up the watermelon, and the towel will be thrown in. It's going to be Virtus.Pro who will claim game number 1 in this best of 3.
That was really well played coming in for VP, punishing Team AF for being a little bit too greedy at times and just holding on. Like once this game was kind of past that 30-minute mark, it was just easy sledding for them because they were just able